In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to change the original color of clothing to any color you want. First, make a clean selection of the clothing using any selection tool you prefer. You can use tools like the Object Selection tool or the Quick Selection tool, whichever works best for you. The pen tool is also a good option for precise selections. Let's start by selecting the area we want to cut out. My favorite tool for precise selections is the pen tool. It gives me full control over curves and edges, especially around clothes and tricky areas. So now, I'm using the pen tool to carefully trace around the cloth. Take your time here, accuracy is important for a clean selection. Alright, I've finished tracing the cloth. Next, I'll right-click anywhere inside the path. From the menu that appears, I'll choose Make Selection. A small window will pop up asking for the feather radius. I'll set the feather radius to 1 pixel. Then, I'll press OK to turn the path into a selection. Now, the selection will be placed on a new layer. Pressing Ctrl+J will create a duplicate of the selected area in a new layer. After separating the selection onto a new layer, we're going to change the color of the clothing. It's a very easy method. I'm going to apply this new color. First, copy this layer and paste it here. It should appear right above the original layer. I'm renaming this layer as New Color for clarity. Now, select the Move tool from the toolbar, or press V on your keyboard. While holding down the Alt key, click and drag the layer down. This action will create an exact duplicate of the layer. Now you'll have 2 layers stacked like this. Rename the bottom one as Old Color. Next, go to the toolbox and select the eyedropper tool. You can press I on your keyboard. So try to select a midtone color. That represents the overall shade. This area is very bright in color. Some areas may appear a bit darker. So I'm selecting a color from this area. As you can see here, it displays the color we've selected. Click OK to confirm the color. Now, while holding the Control key, click on the Old Color layer thumbnail. This will load the selection based on the clothing area. At this point, the selection matches the clothing color area. Create a new layer above the Old Color layer. I'm naming this new layer as Color. Now change the blending mode of this layer to Color. Next, select the eyedropper tool again and click on the new color you want to apply. While holding the Alt key, press the backspace key to fill the layer with the foreground color. You'll notice the color is applied across all visible areas underneath. But we only want to apply this color to the layer directly below. So, right-click on the color layer and choose Create Clipping Mask. Now the color will only affect the Old Color layer. Select the Old Color layer. Add a levels adjustment layer above it. This helps control the brightness and contrast to match the new color more naturally. Change the blending mode to luminosity. This ensures that only brightness values are affected, preserving the color information. Adjust the sliders to match both layers visually. Fine-tune the levels to blend the old and new colors seamlessly. Select both layers. Click to highlight the adjustment layer and the color layer together. Right-click and choose Release Clipping Mask. This detaches the adjustment from being limited to the underlying layer. Group both layers. Select the group layer. Hold down the Control key and click on the extracted cloth layer. This loads the selection based on the cloth's shape or outline. With the selection active, add a mask to the group. The mask applies the color only to the selected cloth area. New color is now applied to the cloth. This is the before. Show the original version before applying changes. This is the after. Display the final result with the new color applied. Sometimes, when you follow this method, you might get different results. For example, the color might look a bit flat. If that happens, here's what you can do. Double-click on the blank area of the Levels adjustment layer. This will open the Levels Properties panel. Now, adjust this slider like this. While pressing the Alt key, click here on this slider. You'll see the slider split into two halves. This allows more precise control over the highlights and shadows. By adjusting both of these split sliders, you can recover the shadow and highlight details properly. For this particular image, it's not necessary, but it's good to know for other cases. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit the bell icon, so you won't miss my daily videos. Thank you, and see you in the next video.